music up?
I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get you one way or another. I'm gonna win ya. I'll get you one way.
Hey everybody, this is Deanna with WHIT Radio.org, and with me today is Jillian, Allison, Nicole, and working the board and cameras is Caitlin, Stephanie, Sadman, Kevin, Steph, and Carol. Well, they're like behind the scenes. And today the show is about famous cities of the world. And to start it off is Jillian with Tokyo. Tokyo?
Yeah, Tokyo.
Is it the area?
Okay, so Tokyo we all know is in Japan, and it's an alpha city, meaning like it's one of the major cities of the world, and it has 35 million people. It's one of the most expensive countries with a GDP of US $1,479 trillion. So for all you visiting Japan, watch out for high prices.
Do you know when Tokyo started, like what year? No?
What Tokyo started? What do you mean by
When
that?
it was
I don't know when it was found, yeah.
All right. Well, I know that.
It's an old city.
Was it like 1457? That's what I have
Probably
here.
around like
Somewhere around them.
Well, I know
the
in
1200s.
1869, a 70-year-old emperor named Meiji moved to Edo, and Tokyo was already the nation's political and cultural center, and the emperor's residence made it a de facto imperial capital, and the former Edo castle became Imperial Palace, and the city of Tokyo was established.
Cool. Wait, Allison, did you go to Tokyo? No, you went to China.
No, in China.
Oh, okay. Is that all, Jillian?
I think so.
Okay, so now we're going to Allison with New York. I love that song. Sorry, go.
Okay, so New York City is one of the most populated cities in the world, and it has 8,003,306 people. And New York can also be called the Empire State, the Big Apple, the Melting Pot, or the city that never sleeps. And in 1926, the Dutch came to New York, and they bought New York from the Native Americans for $1,000, which was like a lot of money at the time. But New York was originally named New Amsterdam because the Dutch were here first. But then the English came and they took the city, and now it's called New York. And something that most people don't know is that before Washington, D.C. was the capital of the United States, New York was actually the first one. And yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cool. Do you know why it was changed to Washington, D.C.?
because they built the White House there.
Well, it was changed.
I just figured.
It was New York, Pennsylvania, and then Washington, D.C.
Oh, really? Oh,
Then
Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah, Philadelphia, yes.
And then they decided, I don't know what reason.
I don't know, they just changed
A
it.
lot of land, I guess, down there, and
Wow, that's
they
cool.
made it D.C. about 1800 in the 1800s.
Okay, so that's New York, and now here's Nicole with Shanghai.
Hi, so
Shanghai.
Shanghai is the most populated city in the world. It's in China, and there are over 23.47 million people. It was founded in 1291, and that's when the dynasties were like around. So before it was like a dynasty. And so an interesting fact is in 1937 through 1939, about 20,000 Jews migrated to Shanghai to escape the Nazis.
Did not know that.
I didn't
Very
know that
interesting.
either.
That's
No.
interesting. That's an unknown fact.
What? Oh, I have here. So there was like a purge there. It was called the Five Anti-Purge, and it was happening in 1950. And a lot of people committed suicide by jumping off like tall buildings, and they would die.
Really?
And yeah, so people were afraid like to go outside, so they would just like stay inside. Let's see.
That's it?
Oh yeah, and 50% of them only speak Mandarin, that language, and the rest speak like an ancient language. It's like a dialect of Wu. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Allison, do you know anything about
Yeah, I
Shanghai?
speak Mandarin.
Mandarin?
Yeah.
Can you say something?
Do you know?
No.
You,
What?
you can speak like it fluent?
Yeah, I'm learning right now too.
So have
Ni
you
hao.
been to Shanghai or have you only been
No,
to
Beijing and like some other
Beijing?
places.
So, yeah, but you probably do know a lot about
Yeah.
the Chinese culture. Okay, does Caitlin want to say anything about Los Angeles? I heard you know some stuff about it.
Oh.
All right, so good morning, everybody. I'm Caitlin, and today I'm going to be talking about Los Angeles, California. It's one of the most populated cities in the United States, followed by Chicago, Illinois. So Los Angeles comes from the meaning the angels.
Huh?
It was founded in September 4th, 1781 by Spanish government
Channel
Felipe
4
de
takes care of the computer
Caitlin, get closer
and
to the
these
mic.
two cameras in the studio. Yeah.
LA was
Yeah, it's better.
It's the
Once
only way you can get to those cameras.
part of
Channel 4
Mexico.
and then that box.
So
You got that?
Los Angeles has many beautiful landmarks. Some of them are Walt Disney Concert Hall, the Cathedral of Our Lady of Angels, Angels Flight, the Kodak Theater, the Getty Center, the Getty Villa, Los Angeles County Museum of Art, the Hollywood sign. Have you guys ever been to LA?
No, I've never.
No, I want to.
though.
I
No,
really
wanna-
want to.
I want to see the Hollywood sign.
Yeah. My mom always says though that a bunch of people like we always want to go to California to see the Hollywood sign, but whenever we drive by the like New York skyline, my mom's always like, "See, a bunch of people come over here to see the New York skyline. We can see this every day." And I'm like, "Well, we all want to go see the
I want to
Hollywood
go
sign."
to
Yeah.
Beverly
Shout out to
Hills.
Mom.
I want to go to Beverly Hills where the Rodeo Drive.
I just want to see all the houses they have.
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
huge
they have
houses.
I want to go
huge
shopping.
houses.
It's like the Real
I want
Housewives
to
of
see the
Beverly
Hollywood
Hills.
stars.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Does anyone
Yeah,
watch
'cause
the
they're
Housewives of
everywhere.
Beverly Hills?
Yes, I do.
I love that show.
I
And they
watch-
got British
I watch-
people on it. I'm like, whoa. One
I watch
Direction.
every housewife ever invented.
Me too. Okay, so that's all the time we have. Some of the overpopulated cities weren't mentioned, but the ones that were pretty cool. So I'm Deanna.
You should check them out.
Yeah, you
They're
should.
cool
up.
places. It might be a little crowded though.
All right, so that was Nicole, Allison, Jillian, Caitlin, and all the behind people that you heard a little bit. All right,
Okay,
bye.
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 Thank God it's Thank God it's